Hello everyone, welcome to Totality Education. Today we will be talking about acids, bases and salts, and I will be dividing it into three parts, acids, bases and salts. So before we actually learn about acids, bases and salts, we need to know about indicators. There are three types of indicators, litmus, China rose and turmeric. We will talk about them in detail later. So first, let's get into it. So, as we know, there are three types of indicators: litmus paper, China rose, or in other words, hibiscus, and finally we have turmeric paper. So these are the three common indicators we use. There are other indicators as well, but we'll only be learning of these three because these are the most common ones. So let's talk about litmus paper. So there are two types of litmus papers: blue litmus paper and red litmus paper. So we use both litmus paper to check if a solution is an acid or a base. So we have blue litmus paper and we have red litmus paper. This light color you see over here, this is the red litmus paper, and the other one is the blue litmus paper. Now if we put a blue litmus paper into an acid, so let's say this is an acid, I'll use a different color. Let's say this is a beaker and we have an acid inside, and we put this red litmus paper inside this. No wait, I mean a blue litmus paper inside this. The blue litmus paper would turn red, indicating that this is an acid. Now if we put a red litmus paper in an acid, what will happen? Nothing. There's no color change. So now if we take a solution, we don't know if it's acid or base, and we want to find out what we should do. We should put both the litmus papers inside, and whichever turns to the opposite color is an acid. So if it's an acid or base, depends. Now if the blue litmus paper turns red and the red litmus paper remains red, it is an acid. And if the other way around, the red litmus paper turns blue and the blue litmus paper stays blue, then this solution, this solution is a base. But if the blue litmus paper turns to red and the red litmus paper is red, then this would be an acid. So that's how we use a litmus paper indicator to see if a solution is an acid or base. This is a lot commonly used. Litmus paper is commonly extracted from lichens, which is like a type of plant. So if a drop of given solution turns blue litmus paper to red, then the given solution will be acidic in nature. For example, a drop of lemon juice turns blue litmus paper to red. You can try this at home. Let's say I give you a beaker with lemon juice inside, and now I give you a blue litmus paper and you put it in. This blue litmus paper, the part where it's immersed in the water will turn red, this indicating that it is an acid. Now if we do the same thing with a baking soda solution, if we do the same thing with a baking soda solution, the opposite would happen. So if we put a red litmus paper inside this, then the part which is immersed in the water will become blue, indicating that this is a base. So now that is all about litmus paper. Now let's talk about China rose. China rose is simply the hibiscus. Now what we do with it? We take hibiscus and put it in warm water, the petals. we put it in warm water, and that is our indicator. Uh, in chemistry, we call it as China rose when we want to talk about the indicator. So China rose is a pink indicator, and if you put an acid inside this, so let's take a beaker. That's a small beaker. Okay, let's take a beaker, and let's say this have pink. Good. So now this pink this is not good pink at all. I need it a little bit more brighter. Yes, this is good. So this, if we say that this is our China rose indicator, which is pink, then now what happens if we put an acid inside this? Let's say we put hydrochloric acid. Now if we put a hydrochloric acid inside, let's say we put a hydrochloric acid inside, what will happen to this China indicator? It will simply turn magenta. It will turn a little darker form of pink. A lot red, but not completely red. So bad at coloring inside the computer. Yeah, it'll turn into something a little darker than this. I think this would be good. Yes, this is the color. It would turn into something like this. So this would be the color if you put an acid into a China rose indicator. Now what if you put a base into a China rose indicator? There should be something happening, right? We'll discuss that now. Okay. Now the pink China rose is pink. And now we have to put a base, let's say NaOH. Now when we put sodium hydroxide, which is NaOH, the solution will simply turn green, somewhat light green. So our solution would look something like this, green color. So that's what happens when you put a base in a China rose indicator. So if we have to remember all of this. So in the beginning of every part of this series, we're gonna review about litmus paper, China rose, and turmeric, and what will happen if we put an acid, base, or base inside these. Now let's talk about turmeric. Now, turmeric is, we all know turmeric. We all eat it in our food. So turmeric is a yellow color acid. We can put it on a paper and then dry it so that we get turmeric paper like you see in the picture here. So now let's say I give you an acid. I'll show it red. No wait, not red. Wait. We need the red for something else. Okay. That's for turmeric. Okay, I'll say blue for acid. Okay, in this beaker I have completely acid. And now what will happen if I put this what will happen if I put a yellow litmus paper, turmeric indicator inside an acid? What do you think will happen? Actually, nothing is going to happen. A turmeric paper is yellow in an acidic solution, so it always remains yellow in the acidic solution, indicating that it is an acid. Now, if this same solution is a base, let's say let's say base is purple. Okay, now let's see what will happen if we put this inside inside this. Now the turmeric paper is inside the base. What will happen to this turmeric paper? It's simple. It turns red. The turmeric paper turns red in a basic solution. So turmeric shows no effect in an acidic solution, but shows a red color change in a base. Also, please note that when I was coloring this blue part purple, I didn't mean to say that I put a base inside an acid. It's supposed to be like another different beaker with a base inside. If we put an acid and base, something else would happen. We will discuss about that in part 3. So that was about our 3 indicators. Now let's move on to acids. Now let's talk about acids. So there are 2 types of acids: organic acids and inorganic acids. Organic acids are not generally harmful. I mean, if you consume it, they may be harmful, but they will not burn your skin, so it's safe for you to touch them. But inorganic acids like hydrochloric acid, sulfuric acid and all, they would burn your skin. So we do not want that to happen. So we could say organic acids are simply strong acids. So we could say that they are strong acids. Strong acids. Okay. And we could say that inorganic acids are weak. No, wait, I mixed them up. Organic acids are weak acids. Weak acids and organic acids are strong acids. Strong acids. Now, weak acids, they do not do any harm to your skin, but strong acids, they are harmful to your skin and will burn your skin. So we do not want to go near any strong acids, but going near weak acids is fine. They may burn your skin a little, but not as much as strong acids. But also, it's not advisable to touch organic acids. But there are a few acids like citric acid, which won't do any harm to you. Now let's go with the examples of organic and inorganic acids. Okay. So let's say we have acetic acid, we have tartaric acid, we have citric acid, and we also have lactic acid. So these are a few examples of organic acids. Now let's talk about inorganic acids. So let's take a few examples for inorganic acids. Like there are mainly 3 examples for this: hydrochloric acid, hydrochloric acid. We also have nitric acid, and we also have sulfuric acid. Sulfuric acid. Sulfuric acid is always PHURIC, it's not FURIC. And we have yeah, that's it. Oh, we have another form of sulfuric acid. It's called sulfurous acid. We have also sulfurous acid. So these are the examples for inorganic acids. Inorganic acids are also called mineral acids because they are kind of strong. So that was about acids. We all know that China indicator turns acids into red, and blue litmus paper turns acid red, and turmeric indicator has no effect in acids. There's another type of indicator. It's called a pH indicator. pH indicator is a colorless acid. We will talk about that in the end of our series. So stay tuned and watch all our series, just so that you'll be clear with acids, bases, and salts. So there's a major problem with acids. Generally acids are being dissolved into the air nowadays, which causes acid rain. So it's a small topic. So we will talk about acid rain. So what happens here is that the rain which contains higher level of acid than normal is called acid rain. Acid rain is caused by the acidic gases like sulfuric acid, nitric acid, carbon dioxide, which are released into the air as pollutants during various types of fuels. So if we have a factory and I'm not sure if I can draw a factory really quick. Okay, let's just say this is a factory and it's emitting a few gases. So let's say it's emitting a few acidic gases. That does not look like gas at all. Let's say it's emitting some poisonous acidic gases, like let's say carbon dioxide, or we can also take sulfur dioxide, SO2. These are acidic gases. Let's say it's giving out sulfur dioxide. Now sulfur dioxide can be dissolved in water. So if we take a beaker with water, sulfur dioxide can be dissolved in water. So that when we dissolve sulfur dioxide in water, we get sulfuric acid. So that's an example of a strong acid here. So that is very dangerous. So when it starts raining, minute particles of sulfuric acid get dissolved in this water droplets, forming acid rain. So this acid rain is very harmful to the plants and organisms living on Earth. So we should be careful when we are emitting such gases. So that is about acid, and that's also about acid. Now let's discuss a few damage caused by acid rain, and then we will end this video. Acid rain makes the water of lakes, ponds, rivers too acidic for fish and other aquatic animals get killed. Acid rain eats up the leaves of trees gradually. By losing leaves, the trees die and we do not get oxygen. Acid rain also destroys the crops in the fields of farmers, so our food is also disturbed. Acid rain damages metal structures like steel bridges and when it falls on them. So since strong acids are corrosive, they may destroy the metal. Acid rain damages the surface of buildings, monuments and made of stone, and makes it a little dangerous to move in and out of those monuments. So that is about acid rain. Thank you for watching my video. Please subscribe and like. Please like, share and subscribe to Totality Education. I will be continuing to make videos like these. So if you'd like to support this channel, please subscribe. Thank you.